In recent years, there's been this wonderful increase in volunteerism across communities all over the United States. From communities like church groups, school volunteering clubs, to company outings, just everywhere in the local community, it seems like people have been having this outpouring of a desire to volunteer and give back to their communities that aren't as privileged or don't have the same resources as other places within that community. And whereas before nonprofits used to rely mostly on government-sponsored aid and assistance, now because of this new increase in volunteerism, it seems that nonprofits can rely more on direct assistance from the community. So IVA, or the Irvine Volunteer Association, is a group that is mostly composed of young students in the Orange County area. We like to engage young people in active grassroots development of these projects themselves. So we like to engage them in youth leadership at a very young and formative age for them. But at the same time, we also want to make sure that our privileged students in our community have a chance to sort of experience what it's like to come from other parts of Orange County where they don't have the same advantages, and to be able to give back those same advantages to students in a meaningful way that benefits both sides. One of our most impactful projects that we've had in this regard has been Rainbow House, which is a after-school tutoring and after-care organization that provides various enrichment activities for children whose parents are struggling from incarceration and drug addiction.
The volunteers and the programs that happen here at the house impacted my family in a big positive way, not just myself but my kids as well too. They've learned so much being here, and just being in a different environment around nothing but positive feedback towards them and myself as well is a big change, but also a big impact on all of us together. With my kids, since they've been here, my daughters have both learned violin and are continuing to learn more instruments in piano and cello now. For myself, I have an impact with all the volunteers as well too, because I learn from them every day just how to interact with other kids and just learning more things every day. For me, the way I see volunteers that work around here, I would see it as just, using that time to learn and grow with other kids, and like I said, giving that knowledge back to them in any way that they can.
Being part of a community that's blessed to be able to have the advantages that we do, I believe that we have a social responsibility to give back to our community and to be able to pay forward all the benefits that we've received to people who are less fortunate, who don't necessarily have it. I think that beyond sort of the more tangible aspects of volunteerism, like being able to physically participate in an event or fundraise or be able to provide services to people, I think the bigger, deeper meaning that comes from volunteerism is that intangible feeling of sharing your experiences and your stories with other people, and being able to sort of share in a unique human experience with the people you're volunteering with and the people you're volunteering for. In conclusion, I think it's really fundamental and vital for us to remember the privilege we come from and the platform and the experiences that we have to be able to give back to the community. And it's vital for us to be able to recognize how our privileges that got us here today are something that we should be able to share with others who might not be as fortunate. And that's why I think it's really important for us to be able to give back to our community.